Hi guys, welcome back to World of Warcraft Let's Play Human Mage. My name is Bella. This is the unofficial episode 2. In episode 1 we just quested in Northshire Valley, did all of the human starting zone quests, moved on to here in Goldshire. And in this episode, we're not actually going to be doing any quests. This is mainly just for professions, and I'm going to clean up a few other little bits and pieces with my interface. For the next episode, which will be the official episode 2, we will get started on the quests in Goldshire. But for today, as I said, we'll just be learning some professions, and I'll be going through my mail and also setting up a couple of extra little add-ons that I've got. So right now I think I might just set up my add-ons that I needed to. So I've got a little add-on, it's used as a macro button, and it is called Random Companion. So I'll just find that in my macro button here, and here it is for pets. So whenever I click on this little button for pets, it will summon a little random companion, and it's random every single time, so you don't know which pet you're going to be getting. I've also got one called Random Mount, which does the same thing, but Blizzard actually has an in-game mount, random mount summon button here, which you can click on at any time and move that onto your action bars, and it does exactly the same thing. But we can't actually use any mounts yet until we're level 20. So to show you how this add-on works, I'll just click on the pets button, and automatically it summoned a fossilized hatchling, which is one of my pets. And whenever I cross zones, or if I go to the Flight Master and then go into a new area, the same pet will summon. I don't have to manually go into my pet journal and re-click it. So here I've got 830 pets, that includes duplicates though. And you can click on it at any time if you don't like the pet that it summoned. I'll just get a good one out. Yeah, this guy will do, the little flare youngling. Don't usually get him summoned, so that's a nice change. Okay, so that's that add-on. What I might actually do as well, in my toy box, I have quite a few toys here that I've collected, 141 out of 242, that's from my alts. I've got a little selfie cam, so I'll take that down to my action bars, and I might take a selfie every now and then. Not all the time though. Humans can make some funny faces if you get them at the right moment. Okay, let's check our mailbox now to see what I've mailed my alt. And okay, so I've got some bolt of linen cloth because the professions that I will be taking up are enchanting and tailoring, and these bolts of linen cloth will come in handy. And some linen cloth. Just got some vanity items here, so for a nice dress outfit for formal occasions that I just like having on hand in case I need to quickly change. And a couple of pieces of gear that I've swapped over and we can start using once I'm level 6. You get a journeyman's vest, and level 18 a barbaric cloth robe. Oh, my add-ons just had an error there. Yeah, I've also got a tailoring pattern, which is the blue linen vest. You can actually buy this tailoring pattern at the vendor just over here. He has it in stock most of the time, but if somebody's bought it, you will have to wait for maybe 1 to 2 hours before it shows up again. And some gold. Obviously that will help us get started in professions, and just buying little bits and pieces here and there. Some more linen cloth. The most important thing, some bags. I can replace all of the bags that I'd gotten earlier with these netherweave bags, 16 slot bags, so we have to make fewer trips to the vendor when we collect items out while we're questing. Got a couple of people out here in the Goldshire Inn at the moment. It's still quite early this morning, well 11 o'clock on a Sunday, so I guess people are still sleeping in. I'll quickly go and vendor these bags actually, the old bags. And I've got some greys in here that I need to vendor. Just tidy this up. Oh, that's the quest that we've got to hand in, Marshall McBride's documents. And we can't use this tailoring pattern until I'm level 55 tailoring.
Be careful.
Alright, so before we hand in any quests or do anything like that, I'll be going and learning my professions. And this guy here, he teaches you all of the professions in game. You can only choose between two, so it can either be a gathering profession or a production profession, and we're going for 2 production professions, but they work really well together, as you'll see. So let's start off with tailoring. Train me in tailoring. And the first recipe is a white linen shirt.
Have a good one.
And
Hello.
we'll also have him train us in enchanting. Okay, so the reason why these 2 professions work really well together is, as an enchanter, you do need greens to disenchant and to get dust from, but it is quite hard to come across a lot of greens in your questing journey, and sometimes dungeons don't drop a lot of them. So what tailoring does is you can actually make with your linen cloth and with wool cloth and all of the other higher level cloths that you get later on, you can get recipes that make green items, and with those green items you would then disenchant them for your dust, and in turn that levels up your enchanting skill. So these 2 ones work very well together. And I just realised I need to put my disenchant button on my action bar as well. Okay, I won't get any of the secondary professions at this stage, so we can also learn archaeology, fishing, cooking and first aid. Later on down the track, maybe we'll take up some of those, but I'm already maxed on every one of those secondary professions in my other characters, so it's not too important for me to level them on this alt that we're playing. Okay, so let's see what tailoring patterns we can learn at the moment. First up, I'll make a whole heap of linen cloth or bolt of linen cloth, because we do have the raw materials of the linen cloth in our bags, and that will give us quite a few tailoring skills up. Look at her face when she's doing tailoring. She looks so focused. I'm working hard at tailoring.
What can I do for you? You need
There's
something?
another player here. Oops, why did I just close that down? Now, I obviously won't have all of my professions that I level on camera. I will be doing that off camera. It's just for this first little episode, so you can see what professions I'll be taking up. Because it will get quite boring if you watch me level my professions as well as doing all of the quests. It really helps if you've got some materials, some low level materials on your alt that you can send over to your new character in the beginning, just so you're not waiting until you gather those materials when you're out grinding mobs or doing dungeons, and you've got some nice raw materials to start off with. So when we're actually out questing, the mobs that we're killing will drop linen cloth, and we can either use them or sell them on the auction house if we're already at maximum skill. So now I've made all of my bolt of linen cloth. Let's go back to the trainer and see if he has any other recipes. Yeah, he does have quite a few. Wow, quite a few at all. Yep, and we'll actually get some gear upgrades from these recipes that I've just learnt. Blue linen shirt. Do I want that, or just a white linen shirt? Let's have a look what they look like. Actually, am I level 55? No. At level 55, which we should reach today, in my tailoring skill, I will just learn this blue linen vest pattern and use that because I like the look of it. It requires level 7, so let's make something that we can use now.
Good day to you.
Just need to buy some extra materials from the vendor. So he sells some bleach and coarse thread. Let's see, yep, the pattern for tailoring blue linen vest is available for purchase here, but we've already got it.
For the Alliance.
We'll make a white linen shirt. I'll equip that. Now we need a chest piece, because I really don't like the look of this robe. I don't really want to be questing in it. It's just not appealing to me. And robes and tunics. I'm more of a vest person than a robe person. Yeah, I like the look of the brown linen vest more so than the brown linen robe. So that matches my pants as
What are you
well.
looking for?
Okay, so now we can equip
Go with
this.
honor, friend.
Oh. There we go. And I also needed to make the pants. Brown linen pants, yep, that would be an upgrade. I need one coarse thread.
Need help?
And now we can equip that. Very nice, we're starting to look a lot more coordinated now. And I think I saw a belt, yep. That's also an upgrade. I need another coarse thread. Nice. And I saw some gloves, heavy linen gloves. Okay. Nice, I think that's pretty much all. Let's just see how the blue linen shirt looks. I quite like blue as well as white. Brown, no, I don't like that. I think I'll make the blue one for when we get the blue linen vest, and we can learn that one. So that'll match quite well, I think. Make a blue linen shirt.
Be careful.
Okay, I'm at skill level 49 and this one required 55. So I still need to make quite a few more pieces. Some boots would be nice to make, but I don't have the light leather. Okay, we'll keep making linen belts until level 55, I think.
See you later.
What can I do for you? Go with honor, friend.
It'd be good if this one was a green item so we could disenchant it as well, but it is just white, so those ones don't disenchant. Now we're level 55 in tailoring, so I can learn my pattern, blue linen vest. And we will also make it, so we can use that at level 7. Let's see how that will look with the blue linen shirt. Yeah, I like that look.
I buy and trade.
So I need a coarse thread, blue dye.
Light bless you.
And that will also be ready for us at level 7 now. Okay, so that's tailoring done for the moment. I can level up a few more points, and I will do that a bit later off camera, but
only the finest
I just wanted to show you exactly what I usually do when I start a new profession. Just clean up my bags a little bit.
for the Alliance.
Okay, and let's have a quick look at enchanting. Yeah, see, I need to get some greens or some dust from my alts before I start up enchanting. First thing first, you need to make a runed copper rod, which then allows you to do the minor enchants. See here, you can see it requires a runed copper rod. Requires 1 strange dust, a lesser magic essence, and a copper rod, which you can buy from a vendor. And then we'll be able to make these little enchants that don't really do much at the lower levels, but as your enchanting skill gets higher, you will get some awesome new, more powerful recipes that do come in handy later on down the track. And my little add-on has summoned a bone serpent. He's pretty ugly looking. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else that I need to do before we get started on questing in the next episode? I don't think so. I think I'll just leave the professions there for now. Yeah, in the next episode, so we'll just be questing in the Elwyn Forest here, picking up the quests in Goldshire and then moving along to the questing areas. I'll just take a quick selfie. Alt Z so I don't see my interface, and then hit button 1. When I get a good face. Stop looking like an airhead, come on. Oh, that looks good. Nah, that's actually a pretty bad photo. Alright, that's it for now. Alright, well, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for having a look at this little side episode here that I've done. Hopefully you will join me along for episode 2, the official episode 2. We'll get started into questing. Not sure if this episode will air. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, I will see you next time, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed this little side episode. See you guys.